I can't understand anything.
Okay. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Okay, I heard 2 seconds. I can't understand.
Okay. Ja, let's go.
Ik ga zo meteen.
Go back to No, it's not. It's different one. It's different. And how many are you doing it?
Ik wil heel lang in beeld.
Okay. Here's the thing. Hey, sorry about that, Brett.
What?
Sorry about that. Okay.
Hi. Hey, you think of.
We're just gonna pop it on the website and then we're ready to go. Yeah?
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay. I have no real visuals though.
It's okay. I will show you the website.
Oh wait. Ah. Ik weet niet wat er gebeurt. Wel een goede headset trouwens. Klank en zo voor de livestream. Wel een goede headset. Livestream. Ik heb gelost dat.
Hey! Cut. Sorry.
Hello?
Hey,
I'm good.
it's hot.
I'm not seeing you.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just seeing the Food Sketch logo.
Oh. No, no. How about now?
No. You think I should hang up and enter again?
Yeah, you can do that. Enjoy that. I'm hosting it.
I'll just give it a try.
Yeah.
A quick try.
Okay. No, this is not like I don't want to do this right now. So many pages. Is it on channel 3, yeah? Mm-hmm. What's it called? Breast. No, it's called like copy. Just Control F. Sorry, it's the third one. Press enter. Enter that one. All the links are working. It just needs to be made live. Oh, I didn't put it on. Always forget that.
No, wait. Ooh, some maybe. Yes.
Yay! Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Ah, so good we can finally see each other and hear each other.
Yeah, it seems so. Don't jinx
Cool. So, iFuck was so great, Brett. We loved it. Really.
it. Thank you. I love you too.
So, thinking about okay.
Oh, the video just went down again.
What?
Oh, hello. Can you hear
Hello?
me? Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. And I can see you in, like, I see myself in a small window, and then
Yeah, and then you can see
halfway
us.
behind that, I can see Cat. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Like tiny, tiny.
Tiny.
So, uh, I've lost all my concentration because it's so warm and all this stuff.
So lovely, isn't it? I think
So, it was even easier yesterday when I was just talking to myself, because then I knew that no one would talk back, and now I'm like, is someone talking
now
back, and am I not hearing it, or?
it's fine. It's good.
Oh,
So
okay.
to us about iPlay.
I play. Oh yeah.
I'm just going to mute us so everyone can hear you and not us in the kitchen, okay?
What?
Sound off so people can hear you and not us.
Oh, okay.
Just for a minute.
I'm still not completely getting what we are doing. So, shall I start talking or what?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
About iPlay. Or about the shared folder project. Yeah. Um, yeah, now I don't know what to say or where to start. Um, give me a minute. I have to pull myself back together. So, about shared folder. Um, Let me start by going back in time. Maybe it's easier if I tell this story chronologically. Uh, and it all starts with my theater crisis. Because like when I started, I see you moving. Anyway, when I started out, I would always like write theater texts because I really like writing, and then we would perform them on stage, and yeah, that would be the show, like very traditionally theater making. Of course, we did it with our own contemporary language and with live music, so it was not boring at all, but it was very traditional in its form. And then at some point, a few years ago, I had a grant to do research to make another, yeah, what was supposed to become a play again. And I was going to make a rework of a book, namely Paradise Regained, which is the sequel to Paradise Lost by John Milton. And well, during this research, I also wanted to grab the opportunity to think for myself, okay, why do I want to make theater and blah, blah, blah. because I never did theater school myself. I studied theater sciences and then video and sound, but not theater school myself. So I thought this is my opportunity to ask myself some questions that usually people ask themselves in theater school. And are you still listening? Can you hear me? Okay. Anyway, um, and during this research, I did find for myself the reason why I want to make theater, which is because the theater is a space where people can meet each other. Like when you compare it to film, in film, people are always sitting in the dark, watching the movie, and the movie is one finished story or one finished product, and people just watch it and go home afterwards, and they are completely unaware of the people that are sitting next to them. And for me, theater is a space where, yeah, they'll like it's live and it's there, and people come, and there's so much more possibilities because the audience and the actors and everyone is in the same space, so you can really connect to each other. So that's what I thought, and then I got into a crisis because that was not what I was doing. Like when I was writing a text, I would write it the best way I could, and then we would direct it the best way we could, and people would come and sit in the dark and then just watch the stage where the almost perfect story would unwind. And yeah, that gave me a crisis because that's exactly like movies and exactly why I would not make film, but why I make theater. So, uh, yeah, then I thought, oh my god, I'm never going to be able to make theater again. And that also gave a little crisis in the collective group where I was part of, where we always made real plays and stuff with Peter Hendricks in the collective. Um, and the shared folder project is actually the project that, well, I was coming out of the crisis, and together with coming out of it, shared folder unfolded itself. I was going somewhere with the story. So, yeah, what I'm now much more looking into is how to make uh, stuff that brings people together and that makes people be aware of each other, and uh, yeah, where there's a lot more dialogue and maybe only dialogue within the thing. So yeah, actually so shared folder is the general name of the project, and there are 5 or maybe 6 or maybe 4 performances that are all part of the shared folder project. And I Play is the second performance that went live, but it was the first performance that came up in my head. Everything okay there? Why are you not talking back? I don't understand this concept.
It's great. It's amazing. We've just got some wine to sort out. It's what I'm doing in the background. Sorry. It's like dealing with this.
I still see you very, very tiny, so I have no idea.
Yeah, Alison's decanting wine.
Nice.
The shared folder?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm getting stuck in a drawer. I'm going to move here. The shared folder, when did this start for you?
The first ideas were now 2 summers ago. And the first idea was the basic I Play idea. Well, and that's a fun part of the shared folder project, is that it's also, for me, it's the first time that I say to myself, just do stuff and don't think too much about it, which is really true. Anyway, yeah, so the I Play idea just popped up at some point when I was in a train towards the sea to a festival, in Ostende. And my first idea was, I could make this fun performance where I'm in a space on a little stage, and I just hook up my iPod and I put it on shuffle, and then I just talk about like each song that comes by, and I don't know which song will come next. With uh, each song, I will tell a story about how I got to know the song or what my connection to the song is. So it would be like this fun thing that would be ongoing, and people can come in and listen, or come in and dance, or just walk around and go away and come back. And
That sounds great.
yeah, it still sounds like fun. Maybe I should.
So you haven't done it yet?
No, because then I kept thinking about it, and also talking with my friends from Oortocht, our collective group in Ghent. And then I realized that it would be even more interesting if the audience would tell about their memories or stories. Uh,
So you want audience participation?
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't feel the need to like I don't feel the need to be telling my stories all the time.
You want it to be like
Why?
conversation.
What?
Like a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Or even not a conversation, because in the end this became iPlay. So it became this mobile radio, as you have seen in the little video, with the backpack and the speakers. And I go to people and I tell them they can request a song in exchange for a memory. So in the end, as someone also said to me, like, but then you are not doing anything. And it's true, nothing of my well, a lot of my personality in the general construction. But in the radio show that we do, my personality is completely on the background, and it's all about the audience. Uh, yeah, because when they request a song,
That's really
I
great.
I do a little interview with them, and I ask them some questions. And before we start, I put them at ease so they are relaxed, and then like I help them tell their story. And that's what makes it so nice.
Have you had anything really, really surprising? Like whether people share their memories?
I didn't completely get the question. Are you asking if I had nice memories, or?
What's been your favorite one?
Well, my favorite one for sure is there was this couple, and they, like, I think 35 years old, something like that, and they wanted to request "Beautiful Freak" by Eels, which is also a song I really like. And and then I asked them why they wanted to request it, and they said, well, this was supposed to be the opening dance at our wedding, but then we tried rehearsing it, and the rhythm was all wrong. We couldn't get it right, and that's why they decided to have another song as their opening dance. But they still regretted this, and so their opening dance, it had been like maybe 10 years since their wedding, and they still regretted that they didn't have "Beautiful Freak" at their wedding. So that's why they requested it. And that was also a nice finding as a performer. I noticed the power you have as the radio host, because then I said, okay, I will play it for you now, but will you try to dance again to it? And because I was asking, they were like, okay. And then they started to dance in the middle of the street with all these people watching.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That must be really.
Yeah, I must say, like, doing the I play for a day, like, in the end of the day, I'm completely exhausted, because the thing is kind of heavy, and you're all the time on top of your game, because you have to mix the music, and you have to talk to people to convince them to come into the show, and then you have to interview them during the show, and you have to be alert, and so it's very exhausting, but it gives a very warm feeling in the end of the day, of course.
But your work seems a lot happy.
Happy? Yeah. although it's not necessarily, well, yeah, heartwarming. Yes, I like
maybe
that. It's
yeah, very human.
yeah, human. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It is because yeah, that's also maybe my goal or the thing I'm trying to say with the whole shared folder project is also in a way like just how nice it can be to share. Or maybe that's my exploration. Uh, when is it nice and when is it not?
Yeah. And how do you find people react normally?
Well, it's also different because I'm very aware of the fact that this is a really sweet performance that everyone likes and that just shows sharing is fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, so of course everyone responds very well on that. But then when I try to get them into the whole project and people learn about iFuck, often they're like, what? And that's also exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
But then in the end with iFuck, it's actually also a very, as you have seen, it's also very heartwarming and nice and like what I want to prove there is that first glance you say, what is this and why, and I don't necessarily want to hear all this. But if you make a little effort to get along in the story and try to connect, then I think there's in the whole sex life story a beautiful story about broken hearts and
yeah, and
your own identity and we all go through that.
Everyone can relate to.
Yeah.
Which I think is what makes it so nice. Is that
I love hearing that. Anyway, I'll just continue because then there's also like the iFacebook, and a fun thing about this whole project is also that I had the idea of iPlay and I said, okay, I'm just gonna do that, and then together with iPlay, the first ideas were iFuck and iShit, but iShit I haven't done yet. iShit would become an app on the smartphone where you can share how it's really going with you from a physical side by posting a picture of your stool with a little caption that you could say, "Oh, I ate too much beans, too much spinach, or shouldn't have drank that fifth vodka." I'm not sure if this performance or thing is ever really gonna happen, but the idea is there.
It's nice to think about.
Yeah.
There is a website called Rate My Poo, I think it's called. I feel like you know. Where you go, yeah, it's a website where people post their stools and people rate it. It's quite
wow.
But
wow, how come you know about it?
That's the thing. So, yeah, say more about iFacebook.
Yeah, that was the first one that I actually went online with, and there I just had the simple idea of turning Facebook upside down, because it's always asking you, what did you do today, like in the little status box, and I decided to turn it around and actually make my personal page very unpersonal by getting rid of all the pictures on there, and then I just post every day something I didn't do, and yeah, I've been doing that since August. And there's also the public iFacebook group where everyone can join and post what they haven't done that day. And it's really nice. Like, I just started this as, oh, it's a fun idea and I'm just going to do it. It's really nice to see how it evolves and how people start sharing things they haven't done. And
yeah, for sure.
there's not communication. but then at the same time, people start talking to each other about something. Like for example, someone posted, "Today I didn't look up Georgetown on the map," and then someone else who this person did not know at all replied, "And you will never have to," and posted a Google Maps link to Georgetown.
That's a great response.
And that's really nice. And it can go so many ways. Like sometimes people post something personal in a hidden way, or like for example, someone posted today, "I didn't cry when I brought my daughter to school for her first day," and then like you feel, but it can also go political, and it can also go just random funny stuff. Yeah, it's a really fun project.
It's really fun. I have it on Facebook. It's really fun to see.
I like that Facebook.
I love it. It's really good.
We get our like daily notification from you as well, which is really nice.
Oh, I didn't completely hear what you said. The connection is a little bit slow sometimes.
Oh, we're so sorry.
Yeah, no. It could also be my computer. It fell down a while ago, and since then,
Oh,
it's not.
What is that?
Anyway, but do you know that in June?
Sorry?
What? Well, in June. In June.
Sorry.
Yeah, in June, I'm gonna do. Well, I'm actually returning to the theater. I'm gonna do a big shared folder show, which will be a talk show, and like all the performances will be not joined together, but all the performances will be presented, and also we will be taking them a step further from time to time. So they all come together, and we're wow. I'm not explaining this so good.
No, it's good.
Like there's gonna be a demonstration of I Play to start the show, and then I will have an interview. I have a studio guest, which is a girl that has posted in the iFacebook group the most of everyone.
Yeah.
So she's coming, and I will do an interview with her. And then at the interview, there will also be like a philosophical expert who will also comment on stuff. And I'm actually working together with Karina to make this show. And for the iFuck, we're also gonna change the things, because instead of me talking about my sex life or my former sex partners, Karina is now interviewing my former sex partners, and she's making a film wherein they will talk about me and our experience.
Oh, wow, that would be so
Intense. It's gonna be intense.
Yeah, I mean, and for you as well.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna see it until the moment of the show.
And when is this happening, or not yet?
It's on the 18th of June.
18th of June. And will it be online?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it would be interesting. I'm gonna think about that. But yeah, probably not. But it's gonna be like the whole show will be filmed, and then we're gonna make that into a new film, so that will be presented.
So almost like Karina's film, Open to New Challenges.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
what's in it?
Oh yeah, of course. I don't know if you've seen it.
And also in the show, to continue the story, in the show I will also do a preview of iRussian, which will become like the idea for the project also grew in the shared folder thing, but it will be like my next big project after shared folder. Just like with the talk show, I think it will kind of end, and the performances will keep on being done, but I will go on to the next big thing. And there, I'm I'm gonna bring together again I'm so lost in words sometimes. I'm gonna try again. So the project I Russian. I'll first tell you what a project is about. I'm gonna rework a book by Dostoevsky, like the brothers Karamazov, into a film script or a TV script in episodes, and it will never be shown on television because I'm gonna organize live readings where, like, once a week people can come together and the script will be read out loud each week, one episode, by a mix of maybe some actors and then people from the audience who want to volunteer and want to join the joint reading experience. And I'm very so in the talk show we're gonna do a preview with one of the episodes exclusively because I like to use the word exclusively. What? uh, so we're gonna do that, and oh yeah, what comes together is the fact, like, the idea of the theater space, and this doesn't have to be in a theater. It can be in a bar, it can be in a library, it can be just outside. But like what I'm calling theater space now is more the circle of concentration amongst some people who are there to have a common or a joint experience. Oh, wow. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, it brings together this fact, which was also is happening with Shared Folder, that it's all about creating a space with people where they are talking about something or sharing something. Yeah, that's the word, sharing something.
Sharing.
Oh. But in iRussian, like, I'm gonna write this text, and I'm like bringing back that part of my persona that also loves putting something in artistically, putting that together with the experiences of Shared Folder. Yeah. Did that make any sense?
It makes sense. A little sense. And what's the? I don't know the book. I don't think. Or what was the book called? Can you take me on?
What?
The High Russian.
Mm-hmm.
You're basing it on the name?
Yeah. In my own name, you asked, right?
Sorry, you mentioned a book that for the TV script.
Yeah, The Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky.
Yeah, and what's that about? I don't know.
It's about three brothers who. It's actually about how they are trying to be a good person, and how they are, all three of them, struggling with that. And like, one is a soldier, and one is he's learning to become a monk. So it's also a lot about faith and religion, and yeah, and the struggle between thinking, okay, this is my idea of what a good person is, and how, like, the struggle between the idea and what you're feeling inside, and yeah, and then so it's about that, and it's about religion, and it's also a critique on jurisdiction, and like, when is someone guilty, and blah blah blah. And next to that, it's also a fun story about, like, a whodunit, because the father gets killed, and then the question is, who killed the father? And yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there, and yeah, that's why I find it so interesting, because the topics that are addressed are still topics that are applicable today, and maybe even more than ever.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, no one reads the book because it's really big, and not so many people read. And when people read, they also often don't start with this book because it's so long. So I love it, and that's why I want to share it with my audience.
But it makes it
What?
sorry, it makes it more accessible.
Yeah, definitely. Because that's also part of the research that I'm gonna do. Like, yeah, maybe I'll make one version for a more theater audience, and one version more applicable to students and young people, or people who really are not so culture minded, or maybe it can be the same version in a different form. And yeah, I want to bring it to a whole broad branch of people.
To everyone.
What?
To everyone.
Again? Speak slowly. Speak slowly. Are you gonna repeat?
Keep talking over one another. Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't know. Yeah, a wide range of people. But yeah. And so yeah, maybe another thing. I'm just gonna continue because I can't hear you. So to oh no, I forgot what I was saying. Let me think. Oh yeah, also like with the shared folder project, I have the feeling like it's just my first little step in something I'm gonna be exploring in the next coming years, and it's really cool because it like I got away from the traditional theater form, and like now it can be just anything, like, and that's a lot of fun, and I'm very excited about it too. But I
Really, thank
also
you.
just saying that like this project, I feel like it's really just the beginning, and maybe in 10 years I will look back on it and say like, oh, that was so cute and naive and funny. Yeah.
That's nice. Thank you so much for sharing today.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we've had some technical.
I heard half of the sentence. I only heard half of the sentence because.
I said thank you for sharing.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
And sorry for the technical issues.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
It's been.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, and also, yeah, I want to thank you again for the whole convention. I really, like. I thought it was a bit of a pity at first that I had a very busy week and I started a new job. With yeah, it's also interesting to tell you that I'm now in Rotterdam. I found a job as an actor with a company that works with 10 like normal actors and 10 actors who have a handicap.
Awesome.
Yeah, and there's some people with the syndrome of Down and some people with autism, and also some people with both mental and physical handicap. And yeah, that's what made this week quite heavy because it was.
I can imagine.
Yeah, we had 3 days of rehearsals, and it was so because they're asking for love and some attention all the time. And it's just wow, it's really great. But so yeah, to come back to what I was saying, I was feeling like, I'm not gonna be able to see everything at the convention. But actually, I noticed that like when I got home, I would quickly tune in and see what's happening and maybe watch something for 5 minutes. But already that made me feel like we were all much more connected again. You get like this glimpse of like maybe it's not even necessary to see the complete things always. You just
it's
It's
good because we tried to make it so that it's on all the time. So
yeah, that was cool.
I'm sorry. I'm so glad that it happened.
Yes, me too. So thank you so much.
And thank you. Like yesterday was like so great. And today,
it was fun. It was also weird because there was no talking back. So
it was just you.
Yeah, and that made me even more aware of the fact that just anyone might be watching, and also like for myself, I didn't mind sharing very personal stuff, but it made me more conscious of the other people I was talking about, and like trying not to embarrass them or saying like, "Oh yeah, this guy he had a really tiny wiener." Like, you never know who's watching. Right.
We want to hear the uncut version.
I didn't hear that. So,
We want to hear the uncut version.
yeah. When we meet again in person, I will give you the hard one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's a deal.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
definitely.
Yes. So is this the end of the conversation? Did you get
We
all
have
the information you wanted?
We've got a party to set up.
Yeah. I'm very
Coming to the
curious.
party.
Of course, I'm coming.
Yay!
I'm already there.
This will be on YouTube after for another hour, so people can hear about all your amazing work and everything you do.
And then our party will be on Google Hangout as well, so
You can join
you
in
can
the party.
join.
Oh wow.
Come
I
and
will
have
try.
a beer.
Get it, yeah.
First.
Get it.
Pincha.
Pincha.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you so much. We love you.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Bye.